Ben, that's quite the day. How would you describe the way that it's gone for you and the team today?
Yeah, I mean, you can't really have perfect days, but I think, if I'm honest, that's probably as close as it gets. If you'd have said that at the start of the day, I thought you'd have gone mad. So I said there when we walked off, I said kind of every time we went out today, that session, that hour, everything went to plan. So, yeah, it hasn't really sunk in yet. Obviously, Fletch to bolt, get that fifer there at the end of the day, tops off a superb day.
Your own innings with the bat, did it feel as fluent as it looked?
Yeah, it felt good. I've probably over the last month or so been working harder than I ever have with my batting. Been feeling good since that Derby game. It was nice to, as you say, it was pretty fluent. For me, really, it was to try and be positive. We thought it was going to kind of do a bit and, to try and up the ante a bit. So, it was kind of play my natural game. And obviously, I think the way I started was the reason, really. Obviously, they didn't bowl too well in the first hour and got off to a little bit of a flyer. And then the sweepers went out and it became a little bit easier. So, yeah, I'm very chuffed with how it went.
How important is it to you scoring red ball runs for Notts?
Massive. I think especially for me today was so special. I probably realised it by my reaction when I got the 100 was, with the fans being in. I think, I had that first year here, which we were pretty poor in, and I was awful myself, and that's what the fans saw. So to have them back for this first game and me to sort of put in a performance, not really for them. It's it's for myself and the team, but also them, and also just to show them what I can do, and it just felt really good today.
When you have a tough period in a season like the one that sort of preceded these recent couple of innings, how do you pull yourself through that?
Keep smiling. No matter how well people are in form, you're not going to do it for the whole year. You're going to go through, as a top order batsman, unfortunately, you're going to go through times where you're not scoring runs, and unfortunately for me, that's been the start of the summer. I felt good. I've got a few good balls, and honestly, I think I'd have lost my head a little bit a couple of years ago when I was a bit younger, but the cricket I've played, I know that you're not going to do it for the whole year. So as I say, I've been working really hard, putting those extra yards in, it's really nice that it came off today.
A couple of sizable partnerships there. First of all, Lyndon James, how would you describe the way that his career is going as a young player at the moment?
If I'm honest, every time we play an opposition, every single opposition this year I think said, he can play, and we all know that. I was obviously gutted for him when he got out today, especially the way he did, because I think I wanted him to get 100 just as much as he did, and I'd have loved to have been out there when he got it. But yeah, he's going in the right direction. I'm sure we'll need him with the ball tomorrow at some point as well.
And what did you make of Stephen Mullaney's innings?
It's too easy. I mean, I was on 130 and I think we put on 50 and I'd scored about 7 runs. So, to come out and play the way he did, in my opinion, is the reason why we had the time tonight to go and take those wickets. I don't know what he scored, but 90 off 60 or whatever. That partnership we had, gave us those 15 overs tonight, and really, actually, has put us in a very good position to go and win the game.
And a word on Luke Fletcher's bowling. How good was that performance this evening?
He's been so good, hasn't he? I mean, all season. He is as well. He's been working probably as hard as I've ever seen him, and it is the best I've ever seen him bowl. He's just relentless. I think that's the word that we're all using. He's hammering away at off stump, and as we saw tonight with the LBWs, if it does a bit and they miss it, they're out. And he's just been superb the last 3 or 4 games, and he's opening the bowling of one of the best bowlers ever. So to take the limelight away from him, just shows how well he's doing. And it was amazing seeing the crowd there, because everyone loves Fletchy. So yeah, it was amazing.
It feels like a remarkable question to ask after how much time's been lost in the game, but is the game there for the winning tomorrow now?
Oh, 100%. I'm not even thinking about anything else at the minute. I think that we're going to get 14 chances on that tomorrow. So, if we can knock them over early in the morning, so we've got the bowlers out there now. So, in that first hour, if we can take those 4 wickets, I think for them to bat for 80 overs tomorrow is going to be a long time on that pitch.
Thanks, Ben. Best of luck tomorrow. Cheers.
Thank you.